All right, everyone, welcome to this video where I'm going to go over each problem on the study guide so that no one has an excuse not to know how to do every problem. I'm going to start by solving 5x plus 7 equals 57. First part of the test, you just need to prove you can solve equations. They start off pretty simple. Remember, I'm trying to get the variable by itself. I'm trying to isolate this x so that it's by itself. So to do that, I need to start by getting rid of everything that's not on the same side. To get rid of a plus 7, I subtract 7 from both sides. These cancel. Whatever I didn't use, I bring down. So I get 5x equals 57 minus 7 is 50. This is saying 5 times x gives me 50. Divide each side by 5. I get x equals 10. All right, because these cancel. X is left by itself. 50 divided by 5 is 10. And just real quick, if you want to check, you can always check your answer. 5 times 10 plus 7 equals 57. Is that true? If my answer is right, it has to be true. 5 times 10 is 50. 50 plus 7 is indeed 57. So I know my answer is correct. All right. Let's try the next one here. I have 14 equals 3g minus 7. Again, I'm trying to figure out what value for g makes this true. To get rid of a minus 7, I add 7 to each side. These cancel. 14 plus 7 is 21 equals 3g. Divide each side by 3. These cancel. G equals 21 divided by 3 is 7. G is equal to 7. All right. Number 3. This one has an extra step. So again, they're progressively getting more complicated. I'm going to start by distributing this 2. I'm going to start by distributing this 2. 2 times 6v is 12v. 2 times negative 2 is negative 4 equals 56. So with just one step, I turned it into a two-step equation. Right? Everything eventually turns into a two-step equation. I add 4 to each side. These cancel. I get 12v equals 60. Divide each side by 12. V is equal to 5. All right. All right, next one, similar. I need to start by distributing. Negative 3 times 2g, negative 6g. Negative 3 times negative 5. Remember, a negative times a negative is a positive. So it's going to give me a positive 15 equals 27. I'm going to subtract 15 from each side. These cancel. I get negative 6g equals 12. Divide each side by negative 6. These cancel. G equals negative 2. Make sure you have your positive and negatives correct. All right, halfway done here. Moving on to number 5. Let me make sure I give myself enough room to solve and write legibly. Let me switch colors. All right, I'm going to start by distributing. 7 times 2x is 14x. 7 times 5 is positive 35. After I distribute, anything I didn't use, I just drop it straight down. I didn't use this minus 8x equals 15. Now, I'm not ready to solve yet. I need to combine my like terms. I have a 14x and a negative 8x. We only combine like terms when they're on the same side of the equal sign. 14x and negative 8x give me 6x. I didn't use this positive 35, so I drop it straight down. And I didn't use the 15, drop straight down. So now I have a two-step equation. 6x plus 35 equals 15. I subtract 35 from each side. These cancel. I get 6x equals 15 minus 35 is negative 20. Divide each side by 6. These cancel. 6 does not go evenly into negative 20. So I can simply leave this as a fraction. This would be an acceptable correct answer. It does reduce. If you wanted to reduce it, this is not necessary for our test, but just so you know, it does reduce to negative 10 over 3. All right. Next one, 8 minus 3s equals, sorry, this study guide looks like Mr. Zhao made some changes. Let me just make sure. Let me just fix it real quick. This question is not on our study guide. This can go right here. Okay. All right, number 6. We have 8 minus 3s equals 2s plus 13. I have variables on both sides. When I have variables on both sides, I need to get rid of one of them and move it to the other side. And I like to choose to get rid of the smaller variable term. That way I'm not dealing with negatives. It's a personal preference. You can get rid of whatever you want. I have a negative 3s on this side and a 2s on this side. Remember, we can't combine when they're on different sides. I add 3s to each side. These cancel. So on this side, I'm only left with 8. 2s plus 3s is 5s plus 13. I subtract 13 from each side. These cancel. 8 minus 13 is negative 5. Divide each side by 5. We get s equals negative 1. All right, number 7 and 8 here, they are dealing with fractions. We can do these. This is saying 2k plus 10 divided by 2. Remember, a fraction line is the same as division. So I just need to get rid of division. To get rid of division, I do the opposite of division, which is multiplication. Multiply each side by 2. These cancel. On this side, I just have 2k plus 10 equals 12 times 2 is 24. Now it's a two-step equation. These cancel. I get 2k equals 24 minus 10 is 14. Divide each side by 2. Get k equals 7. All right. Last one for part 1, and we'll end the video. Again, to get rid of a divide by 5, I'm going to multiply each side by 5. These cancel. I get negative 5k minus 5 equals 20. Add 5 to each side. Negative 5k equals 25. Now to get rid of multiplication, I do division. And I get k equals negative 5. All right, that's it for this video. If you have questions, find me and look for the next one for part 2.